Now let me introduce the 30, 60, 90 triangle. It's a special triangle. And what makes it so special? Well, the ratio of the sides is pretty simple. And of course, it always works out to be the same. So, in the long run, I suggest you memorize this, but not by sitting and staring at it, but with good practice, you'll just remember it. And how does this help us? Well, if we're given a triangle like this, and we know one of the sides, and it's a 30, 60, 90 triangle, we can easily figure out all the sides using ratios. So let me show you how that works. So, we want to figure out what x is. Okay? Here we have 1, and that's the side opposite to 30 degrees, and 2, which is the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite to 90 degrees. I can say that 1 is to 2, put an equal sign over there, so 1 is to 2, like 3 is to x. Make sure that makes good sense to you. So 1 is to 2, like 3 is to x. Now I want to solve for x, and this basically becomes a regular equation. But how can I isolate x? It's down in the denominator. I can just multiply both sides of the equation by x. So they disappear over there. So I get x times half equals 3. But I also want to get rid of this 2 right here. So I will actually multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So these cancel out. X times 1 is just x. 3 times 2 is just 6. That's it. So x measures 6. There's a slightly easier way that I could have done this. I could have said that 2 is to 1, like x is to 3. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Those cancel out. 3 times 2 is 6. So x is equal to 6. Fantastic. Now, let's solve for y. And let's do the same thing. So I'm going to say that the square root of 3 is to 1. So the square root of 3 is to 1. Like y is to 3. We want to isolate y, so I will multiply both sides of the equation by 3. 3 times the square root of 3. I'm just going to write it as 3 root 3. And I'll leave it like that. That's the answer. So y is equal to 3 root 3. Now, I suggest that you try quite a few problems involving the 30, 60, 90 triangle and visit us on our website if you're not already there, of course. Good luck with special triangles.